what is product requirement document, which is a PRD, and can you briefly explain major constituencies and the nuances of PRD?
Right. So, product requirement doc is the Bible, right, for product managers. They have to put all of the work they have done, all of the research they have done, all of the communication they have done with customers, with stakeholders, with external, market, all the analysis that they've done for data, direct and indirect. All of that has to come in that doc, and it basically gives the reason why that product is being built. So that reason will come from the research that has been done and the hypotheses that the product manager builds, that for example this product A is going to do this XYZ thing for my XYZ persona, right? So the customer persona building, the segmentation, all of that has to be part of this doc as well. Once the reasons are clarified and are convincing enough, they have to decide the product goals and the success metrics that are going to be achieved by rolling out that product. What is it going to do for the business? What is it going to do for the customers, for stakeholders, for their own team? All of that has to be communicated. The next part is the features or the user stories that the users would like from that product. So those user stories have to be, they can come from primary, secondary research, and they will actually tie back to the features of the product. So once the user stories are clarified, the features of the product, there could be 100 features that a product manager thinks of, and they have to be mentioned there with a prioritization matrix. So then the weights have to be assigned based on certain important factors for that particular company or for that particular product pod. They are assigned weights, and based on that features are prioritized. And then there are rollout phases, right? So a product, more often than not, a product is not rolled out in just one release. So there are versions, there is current scope, there is future scope. So that has to be completely clarified elaborately. What is going to be achieved in this scope, what is going to be achieved in the next versions, next upgrades, etc. And then the final feature list is made, which is and the first version that is made is called the minimum viable product, which is the MVP. So the MVP's features have to be clearly mentioned. What is going to be there in the MVP, which is the product that is the minimum features that should be built in that product for that product to actually provide value and achieve the success metrics and goals, is called an MVP. So then the MVP is like if it's a PRD for an MVP, then those things have to be mentioned. If it's a PRD for further subsequent releases, then that might be just a part of the PRD. So basically the final list of features, and then finally a detailed description of how each feature is going to work. So it could be a product spec specification document also, or it could be a part of PRD as well. And then the designs, right? So usually in organizations, there is a good there's a good team of designers who own the design part of it, but then a product manager can look at including wireframes and mock-ups to just give an idea of what the product would be like and what features would it have and how would the flows work. And then lastly, the rollout plan. So the release plan, the release strategy, milestones that are going to be there for the product. What are the rollout, cohorts that the product is going to be rolled out to? What are the timelines? What are going to be the expected time to achieve, or the ETAs for each milestone? So all of that comes in, and then the last is any open questions, any discussions that happen on the PRD. So it's a very long doc, it's a very elaborate document, and it is the Bible for all product managers.